How's it going, guys? Thanks for turning in to the Rideshare Day Trader. I am doing a review of my trades today. This is for September 7th, Wednesday. Today is a very bad day. I did very, very poorly on one of the trades that I did. I lost on APLS. I lost about $1,376. However, I did make a profit on one of them through RETA. I shorted and I made $494 on it. Mainly, I'm not trying to do the view on the one that I made money on, but the one that I lost money on, APLS. This one was due to my trying going long with Veru. Veru turned out really bad also, but it's not shown here because it's still open. I'm going to carry it overnight to the next day. Let's take a look at Veru, why I did bad on it, okay? And it actually affected me. It affected me, causing me to do a revenge trade on APLS to try and make up for Veru. Let's take a look at Veru and see what's going on. So normally I don't long stocks. Most of the time I short. However, I decided that I tried to long this one for some reason, and it was devastating because it never had a pullback, right? So I shorted here at about 1450, 1425, and then I shorted again 1370, and then again 1350, and then finally I shorted again at 1270. But however, it continued to fall, right? It never had a pullback a little bit and then down, right? It never had a nice pullback for me to make profit or even break even. So anyhow, I'm pretty much stuck in this position all the way, and I was not willing to take a loss on it because I felt that it hadn't pulled back. So I held it and held it, waiting for that pullback that never happened. Anyhow, long story short, I end up holding this position overnight, okay, with a temporary drawdown of quite a bit. Temporary drawdown of, let me see, I don't know if you can see that. To say is that, don't trade stocks that you're not familiar with. Like the one I did was with the Veru, right? Normally I specialize in shorting, but I end up trying to pick the bottom of buying long on this Veru. From now on, I'm gonna try to master shorting before I start to try and going long, right? Because I specialize in shorting and long is something new to me. However, I did learn that in order for me to not make so much of such a big loss, is I should actually space out my entries. That's my result for September 7th, 2022. I had a loss of 854.44 after I made all the profits on the other stocks. One thing kind of woke me up is I tend to, I mean, as you can see, you can take a look at my reports, right? My win rate is pretty high. My win rate is very high. Oh, this is something else. Let me get the correct date. August to September. So my win rate is pretty. Something's wrong with the report. Okay, let me try again. Oh, I see. Clear. 8/1 through September 30th. Virtual. So you can take a look at the details, right? You can see the details. My number of trade is 41 and my number of losing trades is 7. So my win rate is very high. And my loss rate is very low, meaning my accuracy is pretty high. However, when I lose really big. Like this recent one, right? With Brew and also APLS. So I had to increase my size, right? That way when I win big. I mean, win bigger than what I have now. That way will cover my future losses properly. So anyhow, yeah. So yeah, Wednesday I lost that much on this day here. Let's take a look at the overview. So basically, I had a gain of $1,120. After this one, I dropped down to only 265. So it's a pretty big loss for Wednesday, the 8th. Anyhow, this is my update on you on the Wednesday, the 8th of September. And I'll update you on the 8th tomorrow. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, for tuning in. I'll continue to follow my journey to profitability in trading, and then stop doing rideshare. All right, thanks again for tuning in. Have a great day.